Good day, folks. My name is Omer C. Ahern Jr., and this is my periodic report to the people of Grafton County and beyond that's called Just Omer. So welcome to Just Omer. And again, I'm a Grafton County Commissioner, and I'm elected from District 3. I am one of 3 county commissioners here in Grafton County. We're elected for 2-year terms, and I serve with County Commissioner Wendy Piper, who is the present chairman of the Board of Commissioners here in Grafton County, and she represents the towns of Hanover, Lebanon, and Enfield. So she's District 1 Commissioner, and the District 2 County Commissioner is Martha McLeod, and she represents the towns on the western side of the county, north of Lebanon, or Hanover, north of Hanover, and up along the coast of Vermont, or on the Connecticut River, and then most all the towns up in northern Grafton County. And me, Omer C. Ahern Jr., District 3 is the area that I'm elected from, and my towns are on the eastern side of Grafton County, and they include the towns of Plymouth and Holderness and Bristol and Ashland and Campton and up Groton and Dorchester and Bristol, and all the towns in District 3. And our job as county commissioners by state statute, and I'm going to be repeating a few things here because it's been a few months since I've been able to report to you folks. Our jobs, our duties as county commissioners in serving the people of Grafton County, our job is to operate and maintain a county nursing home. And Grafton County does have a 135-bed nursing home, and all of these items that we have, that we serve, all of these facilities are up in North Haverhill, but the nursing home is up in North Haverhill. However, due to COVID and other issues, we have not been able to maintain our 135-bed numbers of people there due to that and not having enough nursing staff. And one of the things that I want to mention to you folks today is if you are a nurse, an LPN, an RN, a nurse's aide, we need you up at Grafton County to serve the residents at our nursing home. The population here in Grafton County is getting older and older and older, and we have quite a waiting list. And we need to have more nursing staff in order to meet the ratio required by the federal government and the state government of nursing staff to residents. There's a ratio that we have to maintain. Otherwise, we can't bring in all and fill all of the beds. So the nursing home is one of the major parts of our job to operate and maintain. The second major function of county government in New Hampshire is the Department of Corrections. And up in North Haverhill, we have a correctional facility. It's 150 beds, and we actually have the opportunity, if we need to increase the number of beds in our correctional facility. Our correctional facility is also up in North Haverhill. There is a 25-acre compound up there, and that compound, or where we have all of our county buildings for the most part, are up there in North Haverhill. Another major building up on the county premises is the county state courthouse, and that's where the state superior court for Grafton County is located. The circuit court for the towns around North Haverhill is located in North Haverhill at the county courthouse. And we also have the county attorney's office is located in that county courthouse, the sheriff's department, the dispatch center, and a couple of other state agencies have offices there. And then the third major function of county government in Grafton County, and it's specified in the state statute establishing county homes and county houses of correction, and that statute was enacted back in the 1870s. So it's quite an important thing there. And that third item is our county dairy farm, county farm. And that's one of the things I'd like to talk with you a little bit about today too, is the county farm. And I'm not sure how much time I've got left, because I want to talk a little bit about that. Because in my opinion, in my estimation, our county farm, which is an incredibly wonderful opportunity to make more money for Grafton County. Right now, we have about 125, 135 cows in our operation, and we're milking of those cows about 55 head. And the milk that we make there at Grafton County, right now, that's all being sold to Agrimark. And Agrimark pays us a pretty good sum of money. We're not making as much money in the last couple of years because we are not milking as many cows. Prior to the pandemic and prior to the change in some of the laws with regard to housing inmates in the House of Correction, we were milking around 125 cows. So we were making a lot more milk, and we were able to bring in a little bit more money. And I think during that time period, we were bringing in as much as $325,000 a year in income just on milk from our cows. We have a very good farm manager. Ben White is a very good farm manager. He's worked very well with the cows. He brought in some brown cows, some Jerseys and Guernseys to go with our Holstein operation. And I'm kind of a Holstein cow type of guy, but he likes to have the brown cows in. And we also have a couple of other people that we have as employees on the farm. But one of the things that's kind of important to our farm operation is the inmates from the House of Correction. They provide us a lot of the labor that we need on the farm. Now, our farm up there does have a lot of, unfortunately, old-fashioned equipment that goes back to the 50s and 60s. And the opportunity to increase the income on the farm will come when the delegation and the Board of Commissioners agree that it's time to make some major improvements to our milking operations. But right now, a lot of the inmates that come into our correctional facility, they know nothing about raising crops, about milking cows, about working with chickens, working with pigs, because we also have pigs and chickens up there. And for those of you that are interested, we also sell piglets off of our farm, and there is a waiting list. And as soon as those piglets are born, they're already spoken for. They're already spoken for. And we do sell eggs up there to the public. And later on this year, when our vegetables start coming in, we will be selling potatoes, winter squash, buttercup, butternut, blue Hubbard. And we do have a little farm stand up there that we sell produce that we grow on the farm. But the opportunity to make more money. We have some outstanding farmland right on the banks of the Connecticut River. It's outstanding farmland, grows wonderful corn, grows wonderful squash, wonderful potatoes, makes excellent hay, sweet corn, cow corn. There's so much more that we can do, but it's going to take a little bit of changing things around a little bit. And if we can do that, we can make a lot more money on the farm. The other operation that we have is we have about a 750-acre woodlot on our farm. And that woodlot is under a forestry management plan. And the county forester, Jim Frohn, F-R-O-H-N, is our county forester. And he's the one that helps to manage that county forest land. And we have a timber cut coming up here, and then I think either this fall or over the winter. And Jim will be managing that timber cut for us, and that will bring some more income into Grafton County. Now, those of you out there in Grafton County who own woodlands and would like to, work on improving your woodlots to make them more valuable to you, what trees are better to grow for lumber or firewood in this area, Jim Frohn is very willing to go out and talk with you about your woodlot. He's very, very good about that. He's a busy man, but his office is up there in the county administration building up there in North Haverhill, and he's willing to talk with anybody and make visits. So we're very fortunate in that regard. The county commissioners meet every Tuesday, except this time of year, from February through till the end of July, where we meet twice a week because that's the budget season. That's the budget season. And so here I've got with me today a copy of the fiscal year 2025 proposed budget. And it's proposed because the commissioners, the three commissioners working with our county administrator, Julie Libby, and the department heads and the elected officials, we work together and try to come up with a budget that will meet the needs of Grafton County, making sure that the residents in our nursing home are wonderfully taken care of so that we have them well staffed, and that the nursing staff has all the equipment that they need, that we have enough staff in the House of Correction to make sure that the House of Correction is well staffed, because we have some inmates in there that can be very, very difficult. Times have certainly changed with regard to the type of inmate that we're now housing at county homes here in New Hampshire. So this budget was put together. I did not agree with the fact that some things were proposed to be purchased, which in my opinion, and I have a lot of experience dealing with county government. I grew up at the Sullivan County Home in Unity, New Hampshire. My mom and dad were the co-administrators of the nursing home there. My dad was also the county jailer, and my dad was also the Farm and Woodlands manager in Sullivan County, which is in Unity, New Hampshire, from about 1956 till 1982, 1984, when they retired. And so I have a lot of experience. I've been a county commissioner in Sullivan County for 2 terms. I've been a member of the House of Representatives here in New Hampshire. I've been a selectman here in New Hampshire in the town of Wentworth, where I now reside. I'm on the planning board in the town of Wentworth. So I'm involved in a lot of things, and I think I have pretty good knowledge of what is needed at our county farm. So the budget is a little bit higher than what I was expecting or hoping to have. So this year, for the first time in 3 years, this is the 4th year now, there's going to be about a 2.4% increase in the county taxes. Excuse me. The last 3 years there's been reductions in the county taxes here in Grafton County. Not that it's been a lot, but in my mind, benefiting the taxpayers, you, the taxpayers in Grafton County, I feel one of my jobs is to keep the taxes down, make county spending effective, and make it fair for what we need to meet the needs of Grafton County. And there are a few things in here that I feel are not necessary, and they're more wants or desires. So that's what we've been working on since the beginning or middle of February, is this county commissioner's proposed budget. So it's gone on to the county delegation as a 2-to-1 vote by the commissioners. And ultimately, the county delegation can work on this budget. They can add to it. They can subtract from it. And whatever it is they come up with, there will be some computations done. And basically, that's going to tell us how much money is going to be imposed on you folks, the taxpayers of Grafton County, that you're going to have to pay in addition to the school taxes that you're presently paying, which are out of control, in my opinion, your municipal taxes, the county tax now, and then there's also a small state tax. So your taxes are going up all over the place, and I'm doing my best in my role as the county commissioner to keep your county taxes low. Now, as I said, the county commissioners meet also once a week, every Tuesday, except the 5th Tuesday of the month. If there's a 5th Tuesday in the month, we do not meet on the 5th Tuesday. So our last meeting was on this past Tuesday, May 14th, and we had Ben White, the interim farm manager, come in and make his monthly report, and he had a very positive report. The copy of this is on the county website with the county minutes. And he says we're currently milking 50 cows, averaging 80 pounds per cow. Said we produced 128,850 pounds of milk for the month of April. And the components were 4.35% butterfat and 3.35% protein, which is very good for our Holsteins and our Jerseys. The milk pay rate in April was $22.67 for the Grafton County farm. Over the last couple of years, that gallon, or the pay that the milk company was paying, Agrimark, was more in the $32 to $35 per pound. It's not gallons; it's per pound. Number two, the farm has sold over 30 piglets this year, and we have more litters coming along now, and they're going to be available for people to buy. The third item he mentioned was, this is probably going to be on the internet. We had one orphan piglet about a month ago, and Pete, one of our farm hands, took her home to help keep her alive, and he kept her alive, and she has done quite well and will be coming back soon. In the meantime, the piglet has become an internet sensation, so to speak, and she is very well trained. She can sit and listen to commands, and Pete is taking the pigs to the Haverhill Middle School very soon to show and tell about a pig's life. And the name of this pig is Maggie May. Maggie, capital M-A-Y, Maggie May. And many of you might remember a song that came out a few years ago. So that's a nice thing that we're going to be able to do, and go in and talk with the young people in class about what farming is like here in Grafton County. And the fourth item that Ben talked with us about was we have custom cropping this year. We had an opportunity to maybe save some significant money by not having to repair some of our farm equipment. So we went out to bid, and we have bid out the planting of our corn, spreading of the manure, and planting a few other things. And we have been able to, instead of taking 3 weeks to plant our corn, we were able to have all of the corn planted through custom cropping in 3 hours. 3 hours. So we're getting ready to start planting the vegetables very soon, the ones that we hope to grow and sell out of the farm stand. So as I said, 77 acres of corn were planted in 3 hours. So I want to thank Ben White for his good work there. The second department head that we met with on this past Tuesday was Marcy Hornick, the county attorney, and she gave us her monthly report. And as well, she talked about some of the challenges that the county attorney's office is having. We had quite a discussion. And right here, it's not meant for public disclosure, but this is part of the Grafton County Superior report that she gives, the county attorney gives to us county commissioners. And this is a listing of all of the new cases that are starting, criminal cases, through our Grafton County courthouse. Not sure how much time I've got left. Okay, very good, 10 minutes. And we also have a report from the Department of Corrections on who is presently serving time, or maybe pretrial serving at our Grafton County corrections. And we have people in there for disorderly conduct, criminal trespassing, criminal threatening, domestic violence, contempt of court, let me see, incest, violation of probation, Controlled Drug Act, theft by unauthorized taking, forgery, motor vehicle, driving after revocation, the Controlled Drug Act, duty to report, for failure to report, violation of probation, criminal contempt, criminal trespassing. Oh my gosh. Felonious sexual assault. Long list of aggravated felonious sexual assault. Long list, that's page 1 of that. This is the second page. So these are the types of people that our corrections help have to deal with. And we need corrections officers. We don't have enough corrections officers to meet the 24-hour a day, 7-day a week need to have good, solid people there watching over these inmates. Many of these are being held pre-trial, yes. So some of these may not be found guilty of what they're being charged with, but it could very well be. We need employees up at Grafton County. As I mentioned, we need nursing staff so that we can fill the beds in our nursing home. Right now, I think our census is right now 101 people that are presently in our nursing home. And so that means we've got 35 beds that are open. But we can't fill those beds until we have more nursing staff. I know here in Plymouth, at Plymouth State University, they have some nursing programs. And our nursing home administrator, Craig Labor, who does a fantastic job with what he's got to work with. I think he's been our nursing home administrator for like the last 12 years. Graduate of St. Anselm's College down in Manchester. But we do work with, as I said, Plymouth State University in trying to get nurses' aides and LPNs from them, licensed practical nurses. We're also offering training up at the Grafton County Nursing Home. We do provide our own licensed practical nurses course, LPN, and once they complete that course, they've got a job. They've got a job. Our benefits in Grafton County are excellent. Our benefits are very, very good. You can find out what our benefits are by going to the Human Resources, Grafton County Human Resources, which is on the internet. Go to the Grafton County website and you can find that information. We have an outstanding, I feel, Human Resources Department. And the other part of the county that we need employees is corrections officers. And we make sure that, we'll pay to have you trained. If you have any law enforcement background or you are former military, we would love to talk with you. And again, contact our Human Resource Director, Karen Clough, and she can talk with you about what the things are. But if you go to the Grafton County website, you'll also see other positions that are available. Positions in the food service, because we have to feed our employees, and we have to also feed the residents in the nursing home. And the House of Correction has their own kitchen, a fantastic kitchen in the correctional facility. So there's a lot of needs up there. But again, these needs are all statutorily imposed upon each of the counties. So there's 10 counties in New Hampshire, and each one of those counties has a nursing home and a house of correction. I think there aren't too many counties. I think there's 2 or 3 counties that still have vegetable operations, but only Grafton County has an active, working, viable dairy farm, dairy operation. So if you would like to have a tour of the county home, and you can't really go through the floors because they're still worried about flu and things like that. But give us a contact and we can give you a tour around the facility. Again, it's a 25-acre complex. Oh, one other thing before I forget. One of the things that the commissioners will be working on is preparing to build a new county building. Now, is there going to be a new county courthouse? We do not know yet because we still haven't got word from the state of New Hampshire judicial system whether or not they're going to want to continue to have their court systems up there on the Grafton County complex. We're hoping they will, but because of the budgetary issues in the state, they can't give us a final say right now. So that's it. I'm not sure if I'm over my half hour or under, but I want to thank the PBTV for allowing me this opportunity to share this information with you. Again, my name is Omer C. Ahern Jr., and my email address, I only have one email. That was my one concession to the 21st century. It's getting an email. My email address is omer.ahern.jr@gmail.com. And my phone number, if you want to call me, it's my office number. It's the only number I've got, is of course 603-764-6024. 764-6024. And that's my office number. And again, every Tuesday, pretty much the whole day, I'm up in North Haverhill attending commissioner meetings. And a couple of other important projects that are being looked into and developed that I cannot speak about due to safety issues. So again, I want to thank Commissioner Piper and Commissioner McLeod and my being able to work with them, although we don't always agree on a lot of the important issues. But my job, I believe, is to represent the taxpayers and all the people of Grafton County. Again, I want to thank PBTV one more time, and just going to end by saying, God bless the granite state of New Hampshire, and may God bless and save the United States of America, a republic if we can keep her. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day.